So my son died out of medical negligence. Just before my son was 1 year, he fell ill. I took him to the hospital and checked his genotype. And they said he was SS. And I started going everywhere. I started looking for medication. I started reading about herbs. I started reading about everything and anything. I started studying. I started trying to know what it means to take care of an SS child. I started understanding that they can't stay where there's dust. I started understanding they can't stay where there's heat. I started understanding that they need to take a lot of fluid. I started understanding that mosquito biting them can aggravate them. I started researching, and that's how I bought Odomos. I bought them in cartons. I spent millions. My son doesn't stay outside the house after 5 p.m. because I don't want mosquito to bite him. My son never drank pure water. You know what they call pure water? In the sachet water, I bought cartons and cartons of bottled water. I mean, I had mates every time. When I travel, I spent millions on phone because every time I was praying with my son, every time I was on the phone talking with him, everybody who knew me that there was nothing I could do without speaking with my son. I don't go anywhere. I don't even go to preach without speaking with my son. Believe it or not, Eucharia Hospital on Island Avenue can bear witness. We were praying. Where I was giving him all the healthy food and organic food you can think of. I learned how to steam vegetables without overcooking it. I started going everywhere. All the herbs. I was giving my son, Jubilee and everything and anything just to boost his immune system. I did it. I went everywhere. I spent money. As God will have it. You won't believe it, from 7 to 14. We didn't go to hospital.
Wow.
I entered 16 years. We didn't go to hospital. 16 years, 5 months. There was nothing wrong with him. And that's okay, let's just do his normal regular checkup. I took him to the hospital. The hematologist asked me, has he ever done blood transfusion? I said, we only did it, that initial time when he was young. I said, we did it when he was like 3+. He said, okay, now he's 16, plus. Let him do blood transfusion. Just to, boost his blood. I said, fine. So I went to go and pay for the blood.
Oh, Jesus.
She gave instruction to a student doctor. So instead of the student doctor to do blood transfusion, the student doctor did blood extraction. I removed 3 pints of my son's blood. So by the time I came back with the blood, I saw that my son had turned yellow.
Jesus.
It was getting jaundiced.
Jesus Christ.
And that's how they said they want to carry my son to ICU. Long story short, the doctors came. They were bringing oxygen. Long story short, that's how my son died. So my son died out of medical negligence.
Honestly, this is too sad. I hope the hospital was sued. The reason is because there are certain situations or conditions, or let me say medical conditions, that you do not put in the hands of a student doctor or student nurse. There's some situation that the real medical doctor, the professionals, should be able to single-handedly handle. Why should you hand over such delicate situation into the hands of a student doctor? The hospital needs to be sued. The professional doctor in charge should be sued. Honestly, God forgive me, because I really don't know. But seriously, this is sad. Should we blame her for going for checkup? Of course no, because she has to go for checkup. So it means God has been in charge before they went for blood transfusion. My goodness. And they did blood extraction, not blood. Oh my God. This is very terrible. In my own opinion, I think she should have just done IVF or pay for surrogacy just to have another child, because this pain never leaves her. This pain never leaves her. And I think it's best for her to have another child to call her own before she finally hits the oldest age, because she's already getting older. When you think you have a problem, you listen to other people's story, then you know that it is the grace of God that will carry everyone through. There are private battles people fight. Imagine somebody like her. I'm sure people will have thrown her before. People will have insulted her before. She's fighting a severe, serious private battle. She has her own personal issues. And she will still abandon those issues hop from one location, or what do you call them, from one production of movie to another. I really feel for her. I just, what kind of prayer can you give people like this? What kind of prayer can you use to comfort them? I pray she's fine. I pray the Lord can heal her wounded heart, because she's broken. I pray that the Lord can heal her wounded heart. And I pray I don't know if she would probably love to consider having a baby by another means. But at this age, it might not be what she really want to do anymore, because what's the point, It's always more interesting when you have the father of your child with you. You both nurture your babies together. It's fun on its own, and it's, stress relieving. But the fact that she's not married, the man she ever loved messed up. Her father also messed up. There's a video where she talked about her father. She had been through a lot. It's not easy for a single mom at all. I really feel for her, and I hope anyone watching this video will put her in prayers. Amen. Okay, you all have a beautiful time.